Hello friends, today we are going to do an in-depth review of Zebronics ZEB 100HB 4-port USB hub. It's a 4-port USB hub from Zebronics. So let's go ahead and see what's on the package. So there is Zebronics branding to the right side. To the left there is 4-port USB hub and the model number ZEB 100HB. Glossy finish is mentioned on the package. So this USB hub is glossy finish. It has a USB port. It has 4 USB ports and all are plug and play. And to the back, the features are high speed USB 2.0 port, backward compatible, port for optional power adapter, 4 USB ports, plug and play. Specifications are cable length is 1.62 meter, which is 5 feet. Number of USB ports are 4. Hub dimension is 70 into 37 into 25 mm. Net weight is 48 grams. And the price mentioned on the box is 499 rupees, but I got it for around 300 to 350 rupees. So this is how the USB hub looks. It's glossy finish. It's black color glossy finish. The length of the cable is 5 feet. So that is good length. The length of the cable is 5 feet. It has 4 USB ports. So you can connect 4 USB devices to it. So let's see. The 3 USB ports are to the side and one is on the top. As you can see, these are the 3 USB ports to the side. One is on the top. One is on the top, and on the top there is Zebronics branding. It is glossy finish. To the other sides there is nothing else, and to the back side where the cable is connected there is a power pin where you can connect your round pin Nokia charger for additional power. To the back there is Zebronics branding, 4-port USB hub and ZEB 100HB. That is the model number. As you can see in the video, the length of the cable is 5 feet. It's quite good length. In this review, we are going to cover the pros, cons and how the USB hub performs when different devices are connected in all the 4 ports. Hello friends, let's go ahead and check how this USB hub works with different pen drives and when the different devices are connected. So this is the USB hub. I have already connected. This is the USB hub. So I have already connected my mouse and keyboard. So let's go ahead and connect it to the laptop. We will add one by one. First we will add 2 pen drives and see if both the pen drives work in parallel. And then we will remove one of the pen drive and add a 1 TB Seagate external hard disk. I have 1 TB Seagate external hard disk. We can add that and see if all the 4 work simultaneously. So let's go ahead and do that. So I have connected it to the laptop. Let's see if my mouse started working and even my keyboard is working. So both are working parallelly, no issues. Let's go ahead and add a 16 GB. I have a SanDisk 16 GB pen drive. So let's go ahead and add this to the USB hub and see if all the 3 works in parallel. So my USB drive is detected. Okay, and I can see the USB drive here. So let me play something and see. Yeah, so I am playing a video of mine and I can see my mouse and keyboard and the movie playing in parallel, no issues. So let me go ahead and add one more pen drive. So this is also a 16 GB pen drive. I'm gonna add this. The movie is playing from the earlier pen drive. The video, it's not a movie, it's a video that is playing from the earlier pen drive. So I have added this pen drive as well. Let me see if it's detected. Yeah, even this pen drive is detected. Let's go ahead and start the same video here as well. See if so we have both the videos playing, no issues. Yeah, so we have both the videos playing and the mouse and keyboard working fine. So all the 4 slots are filled in this and there is no issue, it is able to handle. So now let's remove one of the pen drive and add the 1 TB external hard disk. Let's remove 1 second. Let me close these videos and let me eject both. So yeah, so I have removed both. Okay, so I have removed both the pen drives. Let me add the external hard disk first. So we have keyboard mouse already connected and we are going to add the external hard disk. Yeah, so I added the external hard disk. The hard disk is powered on. I can see that the hard disk is powered on. Yeah, it got detected as well. Let me play any video from this. Yeah, so the hard disk is working, the keyboard is working and the mouse is working as well. All the three are working in parallel. So let's go ahead and add one more pen drive, the 16 GB pen drive, and run a video from this as well to see if the USB hub can take the load. So the USB got detected. So let's go ahead and play a video from this as well. Yeah, both the videos are playing. I see both the videos playing. So there is no issue, it can handle the 1 TB hard disk. It has a 16 GB pen drive and a keyboard and a mouse all working in parallel. Let me run something else here. Yeah, so now you can see that both the videos are running. The earlier one was, it's a video but it was still. So yeah, so now you can see both the videos are working. The one from the 1 TB hard drive, 16 GB pen drive and both keyboard and mouse, all four are working in parallel. So let me go ahead and remove the mouse and add one more pen drive, one more 16 GB pen drive. So I have removed the mouse and added a 16 GB pen drive. Now there is one, we have one external 1 TB hard disk, two 16 GB pen drives and a keyboard connected. All should work in parallel and they are working in parallel. Let me run videos in all the three, I mean the Seagate hard drive, external hard drive and the two pen drives. Let me run videos and see if all the three videos are playing in parallel. So let's go ahead to the hard drive and play a video. Yeah, so this is running in Windows Media Player. Let's see. So this is from the external hard drive. So from the pen drives, from the E pen drive, we are going to use the VLC. Okay, so there is one more pen drive connected. So let's run this from Google Chrome. I have no more players, so let's run this from Google Chrome. So all the three are running. This is the VLC, this is the Windows player, and there is one more video going in the Google Chrome. So it is able to handle all the three. Let me take out the keyboard as well and insert one more 16 GB pen drive. No, I don't have a 16 GB pen drive. So I have some old pen drive which is a trans and 4 GB pen drive. This is somewhere around 15 years old, I think. So not 15, around 14 years old. So let me go ahead and add this and see. So after adding this, it will be 1 TB external hard drive and 3 pen drives, 2 16 GB pen drives and 1 4 GB pen drive. Okay, so the pen drive got detected. I'm able to see the LED blinking on the pen drive. So let me go ahead and see. Okay. Yeah, it is detecting. So it is detecting and there are no videos in this pen drive, so I cannot play, but I think it should be able to play. So this is quite good. It is able to take two 16 GB pen drives, one 1 TB external hard drive and a 4 GB pen drive in parallel, everything working, all the videos playing. And the best part for this is there is external power as well. If we use, I don't have any more external hard disk to connect to, so I cannot check with 2 or 3 external hard drives. But if you face any power issues, you can connect it to. So I had a old Nokia round pin charger, so this fits perfectly into this. So I can connect into this and let me switch on and see if there is any indication. No indication as such. So we can connect the external power as well if you face any power issues with the USB hard drive after connecting multiple external hard drives. Let's see the copy speeds of this USB hub. So now we have connected the 1 TB external hard disk, a 4 GB pen drive and two 16 GB pen drives, and all are recognized and we are able to access them. So now let's copy if a 1.36 GB file. This is a 1.36 GB file. It's one of my video. So I am copying it from this pen drive, E pen drive, to D pen drive. So let's see the copying speeds. So it's a 1.36 GB pen, 36 GB file, 1.36 GB file. So let's see how fast this works. So this is working in copying the file in 8 to 9 Mbps speed. It's varying in between 8 to 9 Mbps. So please remember that all these pen drives are very old pen drives. The two 16 GB pen drives are 6 years old and the one 4 GB pen drive is 14 years old, and even the hard disk, external hard disk, is 5 years old. So I'm not sure of the write speeds of the pen drives. So if we copy a 1.36 GB file, so it is gonna take 2 minutes 30 seconds and it is writing at a speed of 8 to 9 Mbps. So this is between pen drive to pen drive. Once this is completed, I will go ahead and copy one file from pen drive to the external hard disk, and then we will see what is the write speed to the external hard disk. So let's go ahead with the pros and cons of this USB hub. So the USB hub has 4 ports and all the 4 ports can be used in parallel. So it is able to connect one external hard disk and 3 pen drives, in which 2 are 16 GB and 1 is 4 GB, and we are able to play the movies in all of them. So the files are getting accessed without any break or any hang in between. And there is one external power connection which you can give, which can be used if you are using multiple external hard disks or multiple devices which are power hungry. So I do not have one more external hard disk to connect to. I have only this one, and these are the pros. The build quality is good. It looks stylish. It's glossy in color, so it looks stylish. The build quality is good for this price. I bought it for a price of 300 to 350 rupees. So the build quality is good and it is working fine. It has external power connection where you can use your round old Nokia pin charger to power it. I have not verified it, so I cannot comment on it. And the cable from the USB hub to the laptop. This cable is 5 feet long, which is quite good. So the cons. So there is only one con. Now as I've kept this on the bed, it's not tilting. But if you keep it on a table and connect this external hard disk, it is tilting. So this is tilting. So be careful of that. So now the file is done. So let's go ahead and copy the same file from this pen drive to the external hard disk and see how much time it takes for the external hard disk. So for the external hard disk, it is going in KB. Not sure. This is bad actually. It's going in 1.73 MBps. So let's wait for some time and see. I don't know, it is stuck now. From the pen drive to the external hard disk, it is copying very slowly and it is actually getting stuck, and it is showing 19 to 20 minutes for copying a 1.36 GB file. So let's connect a external power adapter now and see whether the speed increases. And this is a power issue. Let's see that. Yeah, now I have connected the external power. As you can see, I have connected the round Nokia pin charger and you can see the speed in which it is copying. So that seems to be a power issue. It is not able to copy. So but it can play a video, but it is not able to copy a file. So now if I connect the external power, it is copying at a speed of 35 Mbps. This was a good test. So with the external power, the hub is able to copy at a good speed. So I have connected it to a old Nokia pin charger, round old Nokia pin charger with a round pin, and now it is able to copy much faster. So let's go ahead. External power connected. Let's see if you see good speeds between pen drive to pen drive as well. So let's copy the same 1.36 GB file and see what is the speed. Yeah, so now you can see it is double the speed in which it is copying. So it is not able to handle the power of the four devices that are connected, which are 3 pen drives and one external 1 TB hard disk. So with the power connected, it is giving a good write speed, double the write speed. So let's do one thing. I will remove the 3 pen drives and connect only the external hard disk and see at what speed this USB hub is able to copy. All the pen drives, the external power is still connected and it's powered on. So the USB hub is receiving power from external 3 round pin Nokia charger. So I'm going to copy 1.07 GB file to the external hard disk and see in what speeds it is gonna write. See, this is with the external power connected. So let me plug out the external power right away and we will see what speed it reduces to. So I have disconnected the external power and still it is able to copy the file at the same speed, which is 35 to 36 Mbps. So if you have more devices, there is power issues with this USB hub. Connected my mouse and keyboard, and the external hard disk is connected. I have removed the power source. There is no power connected to the USB hub now. So let's delete this file and copy once again and see how it handles a keyboard, mouse, and so let's delete it. So delete is done. So I'm copying the same file. This is around 1.07 GB. So same file I am copying it to the external hard disk. So yeah, you can see it is able to copy at 37 to 38 Mbps, 36 to 38 Mbps. So with a mouse, keyboard and a external hard disk, the speed doesn't reduce, but if you keep adding pen drives, then the speed decreases drastically. So it is not able to supply power to all the four devices if you have 3 pen drives and a external hard disk. So obviously if you add more external hard disk, this is not gonna work. If you are looking to buy a USB hub to add more external hard disk, this is not gonna work. You have to give external power supply, then it will work fine. But if without an external power supply, if you add 2 or more external hard disk, this is not gonna work. Let's discuss on the pros and cons once again. The pros are good build quality, looks good with the glossy black finish. The cable length is of around 5 feet, which is really good. All 4 ports can be accessed parallelly and can be connected to power hungry devices with the external power connected to the USB hub. In this price range, this is quite a good buy. Cons. The cons are, without the external power, if 4 ports are connected with power hungry devices, then the copying of files is very slow, as you saw in our tests. If you have a keyboard, mouse and a 1 TB hard disk and a pen drive, it can handle well. But if you have 2 to 3 pen drives and a 1 TB hard disk, then it is not able to handle the load. Apart from this, I don't see any other con. With this, our in-depth review comes to an end. If you have any queries on this device, please do share your queries in the comment section. Please do like my video if you like this in-depth review. Please do share and subscribe my channel for further interesting reviews, videos and updates. Sorry for the long video. As we were doing multiple tests, I didn't care about the length of the video. Thank you. Have a good day.